All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. It's been a minute, and yeah, shit's hard. Things have been a pain in my ass, and I have been doing my best to avoid stress at every single occurrence, which means I don't want to put up a Twitch chat, and I shouldn't have to. The other stupid stuff that happens while streaming. So I haven't been streaming because of that. So, anyways. So there are a billion things that need to get done for the Experimental 5 release, and we're not going to do any of them tonight. Because there's something I'm trying to sneak into the Experimental 5 flat pack instead. And that, if you guessed from reading the screen, is the Spasm protocol for Twitch, right? So I got a lot of work on this. I've got it moved to Event Sub, but I don't have Event Sub working yet. What I need to do right now, I kind of hacked around some stuff. It's just making shit work. But like right now, we have a soup session in the connection. We need to create a Spasm client. That's the API client. It does a bunch of the work that we have here, right? So, like this is creating a new OAuth message, setting the access token, parsing JSON responses. This all needs to be in a client thing. So that the event sub stuff, because the event sub itself just sits there and listens to stuff. But when an event sub connects, it's supposed to go and resubscribe to everything. So we want to make it so it can do that itself. I suppose we could put a signal in it and have that get emitted and then have the connection grab it and call it. Making a client for this will be much easier. So we're going to grind through that real quick. And then hopefully we can we can subscribe to Whisper events. And then somebody can try whispering me on Twitch and we should be able to see the event. That's where we are with this. So then we're doing whisperings first because that we need that the full time, right? And we need something to keep the event sub running. If you open an event sub connection and don't do anything and don't subscribe to any events, it kicks you off in 10 seconds. So like we can just sit there and let it run, and it's kind of dumb, but whatever. But anyway, so we're gonna set up the whispers first so we can get DMs working in Twitch, and then we'll start worrying about joining channels and stuff like that. I got a bunch of stuff kind of there for all this stuff. And actually, where did I leave off exactly? Oh, I started the subscription stuff. Yeah. I'm just gonna say, actually, does this build first? I think it does, but I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Oh, the start of event subscriptions. But the problem is to actually subscribe, we have to have the REST client working. So we're just gonna jump right into that and start knocking that out. Oh, also, I didn't put it in YouTube, but we are doing a Pidgin holiday card, and if anybody's interested in it, you can find out details on how to sign up right there. I guess it's a Google form, sue me. I didn't have time to like research which ones protect your privacy and whatever. Go from there. Oh, it's awesome, Holy Roman Empire. Hopefully you did well, feel confident in them, all that stuff. You know, the drills. You believe you did? Awesome. Good to hear. Sure, we'll start with protocol. It's fine. So we're gonna name this spasm rest.h. Yeah. So we're just gonna make a REST client for this and go from there. We're not gonna worry about any other API right now. Just enough to bootstrap and then go from there. So the higher level classes, because you're close to graduating, so harder than like the basic one? Yeah. That's how they get you. Yeah, what's in this rest? Oh. No, this is just G object. Yep. Okay. Cool. Source Mason.build. Protocol.c. All right. Pidgin is a universal chat client. It supports whatever protocols people write. Or are you talking about the Twitch protocol? The Twitch right now that we're implementing is using Event Sub. But like Pidgin itself has an ass ton of protocols. Or it's protocols, isn't it? Well, Pidgin 2 does. Pidgin 3, stuff needs to get ported, but all sorts of stuff. Finance professor gave us a mock final exam that was literally word for word and number for number, the exact same as the final exam, except for 4 questions. Oh boy. I don't know if the matrix support is decent enough right now, but yeah, that's the idea. So like, the Pidgin goes back. The Pidgin was originally started in 1998 and went by the name of Game. It started as an AOL Instant Messenger client, and then it got support for Yahoo, MSN, Gadu Gadu, ICQ, Jabber, etc. Right now, we've been working on the next major version of this to support modern chat, modern stuff, even though it's been around for like a decade now. Because the old API was, it all based off of the designs from the 90s. So, like, it's fundamentally impossible, not impossible. I mean, it's practically possible, but it's might as well be impossible to do stuff like message edits, reactions, redactions, etc. in the previous API. So since we had to break the API for everything, we went ahead and did that. And the problem is we broke everything, and having to fix all that sucks. It's not really in a end user usable state right now. But that doesn't mean we can't keep building and adding different protocols and stuff like that. Speaker says, good news. You did your first open sourcing API immersion to Nmap. Oh, it's awesome. Congratulations. And that's how it starts. I don't remember what my first Pidgin contribution was, but yeah. It was a long time ago. But yeah, it's always a good time when you see your work getting merged. Yeah, we're gonna try not to expose the soup session here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We're not including soup in here. We're including it here. Now we're gonna need this too. But JSON's gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna put them both in the header. That's fine. Okay. Close that. Close that. Give me this. Close that. We need this. Soup session. I guess we didn't need to copy and paste that, but sure. Well, before we purposely break that, let's make sure the build works. Appreciate it, Kelsey. Thanks for hanging out and talking earlier, too. Appreciate it. Good luck with your PSP stuff as well. How does this not compile? Purple type. Oh, because I probably missed it here. Oh, how the hell did I get purple type? Right. This is just supposed to be G-type object. That's the problem. Jackson's gift for the community. Yep. Happy holidays. Have a good one. Catch you later. 24. Yep. G object parent. All right. Unused parameters. Good. We link. Yay. All right. How did I create this thing? Soup session new with options. We're gonna close that for now. Well, we're gonna be back there in a second, but yeah. No, not in class in it. Okay. You're done yelling at the code for school. You can pursue your main passion for a month. Yelling at your own code for personal projects. Nice. I'm the guy who motivated you? Oh, well, appreciate it, sweetheart. Glad I could help. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, I left it upstairs. Fuck. All right. Oh, I have another. For whatever reason, my lips got really chapped in like the past 2 weeks, and it's really bad. And I realized I left my open chapstick upstairs, the stuff to moisturize my lips and make them not feel like they are dying. I don't know what you guys call this in the rest of the world. Chapstick's a brand. Product placement. I will take $13 million now. Thank you. I've been trying to wear this stuff while I'm sleeping and stuff, and just doesn't always happen. Or, only lasts so long. Alright. Spasm user agent comes from Spasm config. So, I got creative with Spasm here. So, I'm also trying to get some of the Pidgin 2, some of the retro purple stuff done soon. But like, one of the problems with the protocols from Purple 2, the now deprecated ones, right? The ones that don't exist anymore, but people are building clone servers for, like Open Oscar server and so on. Anyways, it's a real pain in the butt trying to we hard-coded a bunch of server names and stuff like that and host names because, that's how you did it, right? That was the only one. So now all this shit are options. Right, so these are build options, right? Even the plugin ID I made a build option. The Twitch API base URL, boom, fucking build option. The event sub URI, build option. I mean, that's just the config file for it, but, yep. Plugin ID, API base URL, event sub URI, OAuth 2 base URI, OAuth 2 client ID, redirect URI, your scopes. Whether or not to use the purple prefix and the user agent to use, right? So like if you want to change the user agent, this is where you change it. No, not currently sponsored by Chapstick anyways. All right. So we got user agent there, that's good. Yeah, this is dumb. Okay, we're gonna have to rework a bunch of this, which is silly, but okay. That goes away. We still need the event sub here, but we can't create it when we're creating it. Currently creating it. So this is just gonna become a big if zero for now, but we still need this. Yeah, long time no stream. Let's go, Mr. Love Pickle. For people who haven't been around much and haven't seen me in a while, I have been burnt out to hell. And yeah. I've been trying to limit my stressors in any way, shape, or form, including streaming. But I got a bunch of stuff I wanted to get done tonight, so I decided we were going to stream for it. You did mess it up. What are you doing, mister? You're like, who streamed my stream? All right, I'll fix that in a minute. All right, so how do we actually want to do this thing? What's our API for this going to look like? I need to clean this keyboard. At least I think that's what the problem is. Like a bunch of keys aren't registering anymore. So there's either shit in the keyboard or a bunch of the keys are dying. Okay. Rest.h. Not reset. Rest.h. But yeah, and like just to be clear too, like the burnout, it's nothing in particular. It's not one thing in particular. It's the fact that there are a million things going wrong every single day, testing my patience. And you know, I can only get away from so many of them, which is stupid, but that is the way it goes. Yeah, let's go with that. That's the wrong file. See, what the fuck is going on with this control key? Right control works fine. But man, that's awkward. I might have to go to the office store tomorrow, get some canned air or something. Oh, I got that vacuum thing. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I hate cleaning keyboards. It takes so fucking long. Someone should like open a computer shop or something and like do keyboard cleaning. A couple years ago when I worked at an OEM, somebody built a dust chamber for cleaning machines that came back for repair. And it wasn't even that complicated. It was an air compressor with a shop vac and just in it, I mean, not a vacuum, but you know, mostly airtight thing. So like you just use the air compressor to blow air everywhere and the vacuum just sucked all the air up, all the dirt and everything. It worked great. And man, I could really use one of those. But the problem is like building your own is kind of ridiculous. So yeah. All right, so to make this login work, this will give us the basics of this, right? So back in connection land here, the connection's going to drive the creation of this. God, can I please type in reset? We don't. Oh, we need the. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, right. We created the session here. Okay, that's fine. So. Oh, this should have events open here too. Oh, that doesn't get clean. Oh, we do that in the disconnect. All right, well, we'll leave it there too. It doesn't hurt. Yeah. All right. Do. All right. And sub.h then needs to pull in. Well, that's not supposed to be there. All right, then we shouldn't need soup in here. But we will need it here. Do we compile? Probably not. Definitely not from the source directory, anyways. 29 of what file? Connection. I think it's at 23, not 29. No, it did say 29. $252. Yes, this is. Yeah, okay. So that needs to get done. That's fine. So it's going to get a little weird, but it's okay. But we're going to have G GNU C internal void spasm rest send async suit message star. Oh, that's stupid. Fuck, how's this going to work? Hold on. If you don't like them, go away. One of the girls is sitting on the steps towards the bottom. There's a screen between them and Slater just keeps running past and hissing. It's like, dude, just go the fuck away. All right. So does this actually make sense? Does this work? I don't know. This is a problem. Oh, you know what? I think we can work around it. Okay, let's. Um. I'm trying to decide if I want to put a JSON thing in here or not. Because like this guy, I have a parse JSON response, but I could just spit that right back out right away. We'll leave it separately. How's it going, Swills? Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, what the hell is this return? G bytes. Okay. Worry about the login stuff in a second. Right now, let's put this here. Also, I'm trying something different in the Spasm codebase. Instead of bin packing arguments at all, if the arguments have to go more than one line, they all go on their own separate line. We're playing with it. We'll see how it goes. I kind of like it. Not sure how set on it I am. See, like this one doesn't need it, so we don't do it. This one we would have wrapped, so we just wrap everything directly. I don't know, maybe making shit more complicated. I don't know. G return val if fail. Spasm is rest. There's no value here though. Soup is message. Yeah. Cancelable callback data, right? I think that's what it is. It's been a minute. Oh, source object. And then what we really do here is we say soup session send and read callback or async. Yep, send and read async rest session comma message G priority default, I think it is. Cancelable. Fuck. We'll check that in a second. Spasm rest, send and read callback, and then we pass in our task. Okay, right. And then our finish method is going to be G return val if fail is rest null. G return val if fail, G task is valid. Results. Okay, and then G task propagate pointer, G task results, comma error return. Okay, that should be all of that, I think. We're gonna implement this guy. Yeah. Soup sessions and I didn't fix the screen, sorry. If error is not equal to null, gtask return error. Yeah, we still have to consume that. Or wait, what? We're missing a problem here, but it's okay. All right, in theory that works and does all the right things. Checks if task cancelable has been canceled. If so, sets task error accordingly and completes the task. Okay. So if gtask return error if canceled, task g clear pointer g bytes unref. That should do the right thing, right? So we grab the bytes here to read from the rest of this, but everything got canceled. If we did cancel, then we try to clear that, and then we're going to return out of this. And then otherwise, if we didn't get canceled, then if we got an error back, we return the error. I'll always do that. There's no gtask propagate, is there? Or there is, but it's not quite what we want. Yeah, because that's to put it into it. How's it going, Stonkfish? Welcome, welcome. How are you? All right. So the trick here is we want to do send authenticated async. We can still use this. This is fine. That's not a big deal. Send authenticated finish. But now this all wraps. Right. So what authenticated is going to do is it is going to say, I should have it in here somewhere, but maybe I didn't do it yet. Yeah. If not, burb. Shit, how are we gonna do? Oh, I guess we can do it that way. If burb stir empty, we gotta include burb, but it's okay. Rest dash access token. Then gtask return error. Spasm rest error. 0, client is not currently authenticated. Yeah, G clear object task return. Yep. Okay, cool. Basically, we just drop in the bearer token regardless and go from there. But we need to put that in here. Oh. All right, the rest of this doesn't matter. That should all be fine. All right. Oh, apparently I didn't fix a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Event sub. Oh, yeah, we gotta fix all that. Nope, that's not the one we want. Yeah, I know. Slater messed it up, and I have to go fix it. I forgot to do it when I got up, and I don't want to get up at the moment, so I'm not going to do it. Do, 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 do. This keyboard can go fuck itself. Hold on. Absolutely disgusting. But now the shit that's blocking my control key should be out of the keyboard. All right. Everything happy now? Everybody good? Okay. No, we want set session. Yeah, not funny. As I've been telling people, the reason I haven't been streaming is because my stress levels are stupidly insane because of stupid shit like people complaining about a green screen when it doesn't fucking matter. Or just doing stupid shit that they're just completely oblivious to the rest of the world. And one of the reasons I haven't been streaming is because shit like this happens all the fucking time on stream, and it drives me nuts when I'm already annoyed as fuck from the rest of the day. So yeah, keep making your jokes. I'm just going to end the fucking stream. Because your jokes aren't funny. They're stupid. Mr. Love Pickle, that's why I haven't streamed. But, you know, fuck it. You know, you guys just don't fucking get it. At all. Like, I come on to stream because I have something I think I can maybe do. And you're like, well, maybe you shouldn't stream. Well, yeah, great. Maybe I shouldn't stream. So I won't.